snoogans, you muppet. They wished to capture the hoard and return it to the sea. All the stuff that the Corp had stolen from the earth. Should it be returned to the sea or to the land like the Grand Canyon? How can it be the best absorbed? Does it matter which part of the planet it is taken from? It's all one planet. It's the planet that's in danger, not specifically the ocean or the land. It all trickles in and out to the rest of the planet, wherever it is placed. However, there is issues with that, because if you take particles from the outer space planet and bring them back to the Earth, there could be consequences. You're bringing back alien particles that don't belong to the Earth. Who knows what will happen? Maybe there are seeds in there for alien vegetation or bacteria or other life forms that could cause destruction of Earth's ecosystem. Star seeds. For all we know, that's how some of us got here in the first place. Maybe there's one mermaid or fake mermaid or a plant who is sent to sabotage the mission. She's left on the planet to become its sea witch, which is another story to be told at another time. Maybe Verena was originally left on Earth when she was from another planet. Mermen dreamed of living on land. Mermaids dream of dwelling in space. The mermaids make a plot to bomb the corporation, creating chemical reactions to destroy its hoard. Maybe there is an element in the mermaids' bodies that will create the chemical reaction. Earth is sad to lose more inhabitants when mermaids sacrifice themselves in space. Mermaids being placed in constellations in the sky draws a lot of attention to the sea and makes people interested in living there with no warns. These noblest of female types emerged from the waters of planet Earth and projected themselves far into space, the only beings capable of fixing the latest and most critical mass that corporate greed has ever created. They succeeded at the ultimate cost to themselves, and we owe them our allegiance. Why can't we let corporation people be where they are? They can be where they are, but their actions are causing outsized negative destruction to the planet itself. What is the motivation behind mass production? Mechanization? Why does a person believe that their ideas or products are so great that they should be made in such a mass that they could never have made them themselves? It is the same impulse that causes men to have children with countless women. But even that is more natural because there is no mechanization there. It is still done acoustically, homemade, handmade, womb-made. The mermaid explosion is like an aurora borealis. When the mermaids bomb the Corp, their lives flash before their eyes. It will still be sad for the Earth to lose those mermaids, but if they don't do this, the Earth will lose even more. The mermaids are placed as constellations in the sky for their sacrifice. The antis are monumented by sculptures made from landfill stuff. The CORP-Z finally lived up to its nickname. All was lost. The station was destroyed. There were casualties, but fewer than there would have been without this action. Not that it mattered, but those casualties were legally not the corpse's responsibility, as was stipulated in the contract signed by all the casualties. Fortunately, most people whose family members chose the lucid dream were so mad at them that it never occurred to seek restitution. However, they did form a network through which they could meet each other and reconnect, since they lost some of the connections they needed to make more connections. In the grand tradition of astrology, the mermaids were placed in the sky by the most benevolent of Greek forces, forming a new constellation of blue stars.